Hello and welcome to the Cinema Gold Show. I am your host, Larry Lees. Today we're diving into the latest box office news and movie news from around the industry. But of course, this show wouldn't be possible without the support from our sponsor, Poddex. You can check out poddex.com and use the promo code Larry21 for 10% off your order. Our first topic, Spider-Man No Way Home crushes the box office for a third consecutive weekend with $52 million. Sony and Marvel Studios currently have the 12th biggest movie ever after Spider-Man No Way Home cruises past $1.37 billion globally. Spider-Man No Way Home had no problem keeping its number one spot at the box office this weekend. And to be honest, there wasn't much competition. The latest installment from Marvel Studios and Sony featuring Tom Holland's Peter Parker, along with some help in unexpected places, earned $52.7 million in its third weekend in theaters. Spider-Man No Way Home cruised past the $1 billion global mark last week, making it the king of the 2021 pandemic box office. The pandemic has been ramping up again with cases on the rise, adding to some unpredictability at movie theaters. In addition to taking the 2021 top spot, Spider-Man No Way Home has now surpassed $1.37 billion, which makes it the 12th largest global movie in box office history. To date, the highly anticipated sequel has $609.8 million domestically and shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. The sequel is on track to take down the global 8 and 9 slots in the coming weeks. Star Wars The Last Jedi at $620 million and The Avengers at $623 million respectively. No other blockbuster release in the pandemic era has come close to touching Spider-Man No Way Home. Sing 2 remained at number 2 this weekend after taking in $19.6 million. The animated family sequel has gained positive reviews from viewers and critics in its 2 weeks in theaters. The Kingsman earned $4.5 million, which was enough to take the third spot. The prequel to 2014's Kingsman, The Secret Service, and 2017's Kingsman, The Golden Circle, stars Ralph Fiennes, Matthew Good, Tom Hollander, Harris Dickinson, Danielle Bruhl. American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story, came in at number 4 this weekend with $4 million. The biographical Christian sports project is about National Football League quarterback Kurt Warner's life and career. The Matrix Resurrections, which is also currently streaming on HBO Max, came in at number 5 with $3.8 million. The latest installment in the Matrix franchise has earned just over $106 million globally in 2 weeks in theaters. West Side Story took the 6th spot with $2.1 million. Ghostbusters Afterlife came in at number 7 this weekend after bringing in $1.4 million. So far to date, the latest installment in the Ghostbusters franchise has earned $179.9 million globally in its 7 weeks in theaters. Licorice Pizza came in at number 8 with $1.2 million, while A Journal for Jordan came in at number 9 with $1.1 million. Finally, Disney's Encanto took the 10th spot after earning $1 million. To date, the animated family movie has earned $205.7 million globally. As always, you can get more detailed box office data from the numbers. Just go to the-numbers.com for even more box office results. And now our second topic, The Matrix Resurrections crosses 100 million globally. The Matrix Resurrection crosses 100 million globally even before the China release. But with a budget of 190 million, celebrations will have to wait. Warner Brothers' The Matrix Resurrections crossed the 100 million mark at the global box office this weekend as it continues to struggle commercially. Budgeted at a reported 190 million, the sci-fi film opened to mixed reviews and subpar box office on December 22nd. Resurrections is the final film in Warner Brothers' controversial 2021 release strategy, which saw each of its films released day and date on the HBO Max streaming platform, where subscribers can watch it for no extra cost. This is believed to have had a negative impact on the film's box office potential, though some films like Godzilla vs. Kong, Dune, even the latter are scoring a sequel. Several other titles across genres such as the superhero film Suicide Squad and the musical In the Heights have all underperformed commercially. WB will return to a more conventional rollout strategy in 2022, albeit with a significantly shortened theatrical release window. The studio's upcoming The Batman, for instance, will debut on HBO Max just 45 days after its theatrical release. With an estimated 13.7 million this weekend from 76 international territories, Resurrections is now sitting at 106 million worldwide. It fell by over 50% from last weekend, but is tracking ahead of titles such as F9, Blade Runner 2049, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings in Italy, where it opened with 1 million on Saturday. The film is nearing the end of its international rollout, with Holland and most crucially China prepping for release on January 14th. It remains to be seen how a legacy title performs in the Middle Kingdom, which has emerged as the world's biggest movie market during the pandemic. While Chinese audiences have shown a fondness for CGI-heavy tentpoles, they seem to be favoring homegrown titles over Hollywood imports these days. Stateside, Resurrections is languishing with just over 30 million after having collected 3.8 million this past weekend. By comparison, the original Matrix trilogy broke up box office records between 1999 and 2003. Combined, The Matrix Reloaded, and The Matrix Revolutions made over 1.5 billion at the global box office. Resurrections is the first film in the franchise to not see the involvement of co-creator Lily Wachowski, who has somewhat distanced herself from the project, leaving her sister at the helm. Lana Wachowski co-wrote the script for Resurrections with David Mitchell and Alexander Emmon. And now, our final topic. James Bond's stolen $25 million Aston Martin has been found after nearly 25 years of gone missing. After almost 25 years, an Aston Martin estimated to be worth over $25 million, which was used during the filming of the James Bond movie Goldfinger, has been found. In many ways, Aston Martin is synonymous with Bond, having first appeared in Goldfinger in 1964. Most subsequent Bond films, other than the one starring Roger Moore, have featured different iterations of the iconic sports car. Skyfall and No Time to Die even brought back the original DB5 model, popularized by Sean Connery. While the original is already a relatively rare car, one of the 4 models used on Goldfinger was made into a one-of-a-kind vehicle after it was fitted with a host of Bond gadgets for the film. The gadgets include water oil sprayers, tire shredders, smokescreen funnels, and front-mounted pop-out machine guns. The car, which was purchased by a private collector in the mid-1980s, was subsequently stolen out of a secure Florida airport hangar in 1997. And its fate, left entirely unknown. For years, Bond fans everywhere speculated of what became of the iconic British sports car. Now, however, Yahoo is reporting that the long-missing DB5 has finally been found. According to the report, an unnamed individual has been able to verify the vehicle through a serial number, confirming it is the one that went missing. But the exact whereabouts have not been revealed, and is said to be in a private setting somewhere in the Middle East, with Dubai, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia said to be particular areas of interest. Christopher Marinello, chief executive of Art Recovery International, has expressed optimism that the $25 million car will be returned voluntarily by the current possessor. While the original owner is likely thrilled at the news, the insurance company had to shell out $4.2 million, after the car was stolen. We'll also be happy to hear of its discovery, having pledged $100,000 to anyone who offers information that leads to the car's return. It's unknown what exactly happened to the car after it was stolen, but with it now residing somewhere in the Middle East, it's clear it's a long way from home. Hopefully, the current possessor of the car will do the right thing and give up the vehicle to its original owner. Considering the car's location and the amount of time that has passed since it was stolen, it's a miracle it was found at all. With the 1963 Aston Martin DB5 holding a special place in history as one of the most iconic movie cars of all time, James Bond fans are sure to be thankful that the vehicle has been discovered still in one piece. And before we get to our final segment, if you want to support the show, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Your support helps the channel grow, upgrade our technology, because clearly we're not exactly using the high quality microphone or camera. We can hire new writers, bring in hosts, and take this show on the road. And your support helps us do all that. And if you can't financially support us, of course, just hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button if you like our content. And now on to the pod deck segment with Funny Films. Funny Films is a deck that they offer on the Poddex app, which is available for Android or iOS devices. And today's question is, drum roll please. What's Christopher Walken's funniest role? Oh man, that's tough. I'm really bad because I haven't watched much of his stuff, but I know it's not film, but it's got to be SNL. His appearance on SNL as Bruce Dickinson. It's got to be that moment. And that's all we have for this episode of the Cinema Gold Show. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And let us know in the comment section below what you thought of the topics we covered. Should there be more that we cover? Is there something we missed? Let us know as always. And thank you for watching and listening, and we'll see you.